What causes audio hums and distortion in sound? Imagine listening to your favorite song and suddenly hearing a constant buzzing or a crackling that wasn't part of the original music. That's what we call hums and distortion in sound, and they can really spoil your listening experience. But what causes these unwanted noises? Let's find out. First, audio hums are usually low-frequency noises that sound like a steady buzz or hum. The most common cause is electrical interference. Electrical power in many countries runs at 50 or 60 cycles per second, known as hertz. When audio equipment isn't properly shielded or grounded, this frequency can leak into the sound signal. This leakage creates a hum that matches the main's frequency or its multiples. Think of it like a tiny electromagnetic wave sneaking into your audio system. Ground loops are another cause. They happen when multiple devices are connected to different ground points. This difference causes a loop of current that induces hum. Nearby electronic devices like fluorescent lights, transformers, or radio transmitters can also produce electromagnetic interference that sneaks into sensitive audio circuits, adding unwanted noise. Now let's talk about distortion. This is when the sound you hear is different from the original source, changing its waveform. One type is harmonic distortion. This occurs when an electronic device, such as an amplifier or speaker, adds extra frequencies that are multiples of the original sound. For example, a pure 100 Hz tone might get additional sounds at 200 Hz or 300 Hz, changing the tone's character. Amplifiers often cause harmonic distortion because their electronic parts don't respond perfectly to the input signal. Intermodulation distortion happens when two or more different frequencies mix inside a nonlinear device. This creates new sounds at the sum or difference of those frequencies, which can be very unpleasant to hear. Transient distortion occurs when the system can't respond quickly enough to sudden changes in sound, like a sharp drum hit or a loud scream, causing the sound to blur or smear. Physical parts in speakers or enclosures can vibrate at certain frequencies, creating resonances that add ringing or unwanted tones. These resonances can mask the original sound. Electronic components inside audio gear can also produce internal noise, even when no sound is playing. This noise can be a hissing or humming sound that adds to the distortion. To keep audio clear and free of hums and distortion, it's best to use good grounding and shielding for your equipment. High-quality cables help prevent interference. Avoid ground loops by connecting all devices to a single ground point. Choosing amplifiers and speakers with low distortion ratings also helps. Using filters can remove unwanted frequencies, like low-pass filters to cut out high-frequency noise. Understanding these causes shows how delicate sound transmission is, influenced by both physical and electronic factors. Knowing this helps explain why sometimes music sounds fuzzy or noisy, and how you can improve your listening setup.